Sunday morning, going over Mangle Pass today into Butte Valley. There's some nasty looking clouds over there, so we checked the forecast, and there's supposed to be some high winds today and tomorrow. Temperature drop over in Death Valley from 80s today to 60s tomorrow, so we're getting out of here early. This is a new land speed record for us. Karen got me up early this morning and we loaded up and we're getting ready to go, and it's 7:28, so that's the earliest I think we've ever got out of camp. So anyway, we got a long ways to go today and a lot of rough miles ahead. So going up Goler Wash and going over Mangle Pass is a pretty tough road, so we're gonna get going early, and if we can, we'll get a cabin over in Butte Valley, and if not, we have other options. So since it is Sunday, there's a possibility people will be leaving. We might be able to get one of those cabins. My preferred one today would be Russell's camp, because we can back the trailer right underneath the overhang and be sheltered from the wind. So anyway, that's the plan for today. We got camp all cleaned up. Didn't get any breakfast, but we're just gonna hit the road, grab something to eat as we go. So, and it's a beautiful morning. Heading south on the Wingate Road. We just went past Ballarat. We just drove on by. Didn't look like there was nothing going on. The doors were closed. It's a little early yet. I don't know if rock's even moving around in there, but it didn't matter. We've already been there and done that.
There's a mine in there.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just heading down to the turnoff to the Goler Wash. Heading up Goler Wash Road. And that's Goler Canyon up there. But over here on the left side of Goler Canyon, there's another canyon called Coyote Canyon that Karen's been reading about. And it's got some mining stuff up in there. That's going to be a future trip over here. Last time we went up this road was 2010. So here it is, almost 10 years later. I think it was March or November of 2010. It might have been November of 2010. Whatever it was, it's back in 2010. And so it's been a while, and they've fixed the road. I've heard that they fixed the road. Not quite as bad as it used to be. We shall find out. Get ready to enter the Goler Canyon. Probably won't see the sun for a little while. This is a really nice, tight canyon. We stopped right here at the mouth of this and took a picture of the Jeep. I climbed up on that rock right there and took a picture of the Jeep down in here in this tight canyon.
Is that water coming down the road?
Yep, that's water coming down the road. That's what gave us trouble on that last time we came up here. Remember trying to go up that rocky spot? It was all wet.
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like today. Okay. Well, we made it to the Barker Ranch, finally got the right road. Last time we were here, we took the wrong road. Didn't know this was the road because there weren't any signs. But at any rate, this is where they caught Charlie Manson. Got a few outbuildings. Karen's checking them out. Looks like a chicken coop. Somebody left a chair. It's a shame somebody burned this place down a bunch of years ago. I remember when before they burned it down. A lot of concrete. I think this was the bathroom where they found Charlie. Not real positive. I think this is where it was, somewhere over here. No. Going up Goler Wash, they really fixed those waterfalls. There was one waterfall we had trouble getting up back in 2010, and I did not even see it, and we went right by it. So it's one of those things, they over fixed it, I guess, and they fixed it so good that you can't even tell where it was. And it was a spot that, it was a kind of a sticking spot for a lot of folks when they came up that Goler Wash. So we're looking back down the canyon toward Panamint.
He was here in 17, 18, and 19.
There's a little building that's still left.
That's one sick puppy.
Coming down the road from the Barker Ranch, it kind of goes through these little cottonwood and mesquite thickets.
When they would get up to do the jam at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they would wind up playing those 50 songs. Then, well, I guess those are the songs they all knew. They're also pretty easy, I think, the pretty like basic song.
Let's see, I guess I want to look up Goler.
Goler Wash, yeah.
For sure.
Goler Wash.
Sirius XM, Butte tracks. Good afternoon, good morning, this is Carol Miller.
And the road's definitely improved since that guy wrote that book. I didn't see anything that would classify as his level 5 road on this, at least yet. Maybe there's something farther up ahead. I know there's some bad road above Sourdough Spring.
Oh, this one only says Goler Wash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Goler Wash, that's it. And we're back to the main road. It said 5 miles to Butte Valley, so we'll see. The hardcore jeepers go up that road. Go right up that. You go up that rocky. We could do this with this Jeep, but pulling the trailer, I'm not going to do it. We're going to go this way instead. This just goes around that spot. Last time we came through here, we did the same thing. We went this way instead of that way, which is the more reasonable way to go when you're pulling a trailer. the road going up. Mangle Pass is right up the top of that. So that's where we're going. Made it up to Wood Canyon where we found the elusive school bus. We tried to come to this before, but we missed it. Took the wrong road. Wow, that almost looks like a pine tree. That's a pine tree of some sort.
I know, look, they're all around here.
Yeah, well, yeah, way up there, but I mean, that's here. This cabin looks like it's in pretty good shape. Wow. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. Mining claim information. So maybe this is for a mining claim.
What's the date on it?
2018.
Oh.
Fairly recent. This is pretty cool. There's some matchlight charcoal that will not be any good anymore because they let it stay open. Okay. Look, they got the stovepipe is disconnected.
Well, might have been a situation where you got the claim and then, okay, that now you must have a claim.
Yeah. Must have been a lot better road back in the day when they brought this bus up here, because it's certainly not too good now. Looks like they got a water catching system and they got a cistern there for the water to go into. See it? Okay, somebody had a little stove in here or something. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, kind of dusty in the, a lot of dust in the air from the big wind that's blowing today. Good thing we're staying in the cabin. We're at Russell's Camp in Butte Valley, and there used to be a sign right there that said Russell's Camp, but unfortunately it's not there anymore. Somebody decided they wanted it. Here's our setup. Since it's so windy, I wanted a place that's kind of out sheltered. This is about as sheltered as we can get. So anyway, we've got a, we're going to spend the night here, sleeping in our tent, of course. But we have, Karen didn't want to go into the kitchen because she said there's too many rats. They're everywhere, but anyway. That's, yeah, I went in and looked at that one. Yeah, this is the best one. Even the honeymoon suite didn't look that good. Anyway, this is the one we're gonna hang out in. We're not sleeping in here, but this gets us out of the wind. And we put our green stuff in here, so. And we have gathered some wood that we can have a fire. So that's the plan. I don't know how much heat that's going to put out since it's so big, but we'll try it. So just ran into a park ranger that was up here when we got here. There's a park ranger that was just leaving. She's a very nice lady, and we said goodbye to her and she headed out. Look at this. There's an iris blooming. It's February 1st. And we have running water here at this place. So I'll be able to wash some dishes. So you gotta love that. Oh, what's Mama doing in here?
I was looking for games, but I don't see any.
Oh, well.
I thought I saw them in two places.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking anything off these shelves.
Okay. All right, so let's close this place up. They have a high-tech locking mechanism here. So that's about it. Yeah, we're pulling out of Russell's Camp. Geologist cabin up there. Nobody there. There's Striped Butte. And there's the way we're going out. Just to the right of the Striped Butte, you can see the road winding its way up the hill. Except for the windy times, it's been a really fun trip.
We had a great time, and you may never see these, but we will see them in the future.
So, here's our summary. Karen just reminded me that it would be good to summarize. So at any rate, what we did was we had decent weather, so we had a wind event coming, so we went to the Minnietta cabin, spent the night there, spent 3 nights there, Minnietta. Then we went over to the other side of the valley and went and spent 2 nights at the foot of Jail Canyon. Went up to Jail Canyon, had a good time, and then we went. I got a weather forecast saying there was going to be more high winds coming, so we thought, well, I was ready to call it and then go back to Pahrump, because where we were, it was an easy decision to make. But Karen wanted to continue, so I thought, well, whatever, so let's do it. So we did, and I'm glad we did. We went up Goler Wash, which was ridiculously smooth. And when you get past Sourdough Spring, it's Karen's got me all skewed off to the side. When you get past Sourdough Spring, it's the road gets a little bit rough. Got a few rocks in it. We got a little video of those, but not all of it. There's a lot of rocks in it. Anyway, and got over Mangle Pass. Came down to Russell's Camp, spent the night in Russell's Camp, and now we're heading down that way, going toward Warm Springs Canyon and heading back to Pahrump. And Karen's got me skewed off to the side again. There we go. Okay. Anyway, that's the deal. That's what we did, and that's including what we're going to be doing. We're coming down into Death Valley out on the Warm Springs Canyon Road. I'm looking for wildflowers, but not seeing any. One year, the year of the super bloom, January, they were coming up, and now here it is, 1st of February, and we're not seeing any. Definitely not going to be a super bloom this year. Well, here we are on paved road after 4 or 5 days of dirt roads. Finally on a paved road, coming back to civilization. So we're going to get out and do a light check and hit the road toward Pahrump.